Some NFL news and notes live right here on this Tuesday on the early line. Sure, it's early May, but we always talk some football when there is a reason to. And yesterday in Cincinnati, perhaps a reason. The Bengals getting in some off-season team workouts together, and inside the practice facility, Joe Burrow back on the practice field, getting a workout in for Cincinnati. The Bengals team account tweeting, "It's happening." Ian Rappaport from NFL Network sharing out Joe Burrow is back on the field. A good sign. Of course, an injury-shortened 2023 NFL season for Joe Burrow. The wrist injury that led to surgery that ended his campaign early in 2023. Now, Donnie, he's back on the field, hoping for brighter pastures in 2024.
And we'll see, because we might have a lot of changing parts on this team, which already saw Joe Mixon no longer be their starting running back. You got unhappy wide receivers across the board and a quarterback coming back off of an injury. So a lot more question marks. And also, from a Bengals perspective, you are playing in one of the toughest, if not the toughest divisions in football, where you can't afford to have a misstep here with players and or injuries throughout your season. So, yes, it is good that one of the better quarterbacks is back and looks healthy for the season, but this is nothing short of what we always see for the Bengals. Joe Burrow coming back off some sort of injury here, ruining some of his offseason. So hopefully this year he can stay healthy, but as I said, being one thing, hopefully those players around him are healthy and happy as well, and I don't think that's going to be the case.
4 years for Joe Burrow in his National Football League career. His rookie year, he plays 10 games. Then he comes back. He played 16 in each 2021 and 2022, leading Cincinnati at least to the AFC Championship. Of course, Super Bowl 56 in the appearance out in L.A. during the 2021 NFL season. Last year, an uncharacteristically, or maybe it's not even uncharacteristic at this point, a slow start for Cincinnati and only 10 games for the Bengals. They have gotten off to very slow starts each of the past 2 years, only to rally to find their footing. Of course, that came up short a season ago with the wrist injury to Joe Burrow. So there's the Joe Burrow component of it all, health obviously being a factor at the quarterback position for the most significant player on a football field, for the league's richest player on a football field. Of course, that huge contract extension for Joey B before the 2023 NFL season fully got underway. But Donnie's right. This offseason in Cincinnati has not been a smooth ride. Franchise tag on T. Higgins. He demands the trade. Right before the NFL draft 2 weeks ago, Trey Hendrickson, their outstanding edge rusher, also demands a trade. This Bengals team is going to look different than what we have seen in years past. So will you be as optimistic in your evaluation of Cincy, Donnie, entering 2024?
Here's how I start to get optimistic on him. Pay Jamar Chase and pay Higgins this time going around. Don't wait. Make them happy. Keep them involved. Because here's what's going to happen. Those two wide receivers are eligible for extensions right now. We're not even to training camp yet, and you've already seen multiple wide receivers ring that cash register left and right. Yep. You know what's going to hurt then when you see Jamar Chase and T. Higgins? When Justin Jefferson probably gets that deal before he shows up to training camp. So we're going to expect to play, right, with Chase and also Higgins, who are unhappy knowing they should have an extra $80 to $90 million in their bank account that they don't have. But that's what the Cincinnati Bengals do. They play it on the cheap multiple times. It's going to hurt them this year. So my vibes for the Cincinnati Bengals as it sits right here on May 7th, not high at all, because you need to have your best players being happy in order to perform, and they will do that. But force them out on the football field where they know they left money on the table here and they don't want to be in Cincinnati, watch out, because that means, oh, look at this. Week 3, my hammy's a little bit sore. I might be able to go out there and tough it out. You know what? That's 6 weeks off, baby. Pay me, and at the end of the year, I'm out of here anyway.
You see the odds right there, tied for the third best price for Cincy to win the AFC title, and that anticipation is around Joe Burrow. 13-1 for the Bengals to win Super Bowl 59, a 10-1 price on Joe Burrow to win the NFL MVP. That direct correlation we discussed with the NBA Finals MVP market. If Joe Burrow is healthy, will the Bengals be playing in an AFC championship game?
Joe Burrow, he's not going to be playing there because I don't think it's going to be a great year for the Bengals just based on what I just laid out. You need to have those vibes going into the season good and hitting all the way around in that tough division. And I don't think the vibes are going to be high, which includes, I don't even know if T. Higgins is going to be there game number one. If he is on the roster, he'll probably be so bent out of shape.